Baoni, como tu está? What is good, my people? It is day 2, well, technically week 2 of becoming a deer, my people. Listen, part 1 of the guide, if you have not watched it, I'll link it for you. Pause this video and watch part 1. Very, very like insightful, so much information. Like, let me tell you something. Leela, this guide that she put together so far has been one hand, two hand chef's kiss. Thank you so much. I'll link it in the description if you want to check it out on your own as well after watching this reaction. Also, I did react to a DIMASH song today. Some of you guys are coming from that reaction. Hello. The song is When I Got You. If you are, not coming from my main channel, feel free to check out that reaction. Again, it'll be linked as a card here. I'm giving you guys, options of what to watch after this video, okay? Making your life easier, my people. But listen, before we get into this reaction, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, especially if you want more reactions like this from me. And without further ado, let's get into this reaction, my people. Dale. Part 2. So last week I read the closed captions and some people were a little upset with me, so I'm not going to read it today, okay? If you didn't catch it, it's your fault because some people didn't want me to read the closed captions. I'm going to hit play. I'm going to run it back. No, I'm going to hit play. I'm sorry. I just be a little bit petty. For those that told me that that I didn't need to read it. All right. That's a given, though. All right, chapter 1, voice classification.
Сопрано доспен айтылды. Тек әнді кульминационный моментінде шарықтау шегіне жеткен кезінде әрлеу барысында пайдаланам. Мен кәдімгі тенормын. Тенор, бірақ диапазоным Казахстанда енді алда уақытта 5-ші октава дейші, 5 октава болады.
Interesting.
Вообще же обычно закрепляется за певцом некая там, да, его амплуа, да, он баритон или он тенор. Вот кто ты?
Ну, когда как.
Димаш. Под настроение, да?
But that's kind of crazy though that, he is able to sort of ebb and flow between the different sort of quote unquote like vocal labels because in modern pop music, we don't really label people as a soprano or a tenor or a baritone. But, for classical music, of course, that's what you do, especially if you're doing like opera and whatnot. So for me, that's really is not a big deal. However, given how DIMASH is able to, again, ebb and flow between the different sort of, quote unquote, labels in terms of like what his octaves are, it is a big deal because like I'm not gonna say nobody, but there are very few people are able to do both ends of the spectrum like as well as he does. I gotta give my hats off to him, and it's not just due to genetics. As in the last video we learned that he had like longer vocal cords, which allows them to, have a deeper voice and whatnot. But he also has to practice, right? And we learned how much our guy practices, and like also, everything that he does relates to, his ability to sing, right? Whether it's swimming, whether it's doing taekwondo, it all comes back to him being able to push his craft forward, which is, him being a vocalist.
Сен дауыс көлемін қанша октава аласың деп 5 октава, 6 октава. О, 6 октавадан көп болуы мүмкін, бірақ ол мен үшін маңызды емес. Көрермендер үшін де олар маңызды емес деп білемін.
Which is what I just said almost.
Ән ететін ол әнші. Ал әншіні әнші ететін ол музыкалық талғам және ішкі сезім. Төменгі ноталардың қайсысын алып жатсаң да, жоғарғы ноталардың қайсысын алып жатсаң да, ол маңызды емес.
No, not good. Бәрі жүрсін.
Маңыздысы әдемі орындау.
Tell me, we have to talk about your vocal range. I mean, that's the first thing that everybody talks about when we bring up Dimash. So you have
That's what really, like,
6 octaves
drew me
and
to
2
want to react to
semitones
him.
of vocal range. Is that correct?
I just want to keep some secret about it because when audience listen to my voice, I wanna show to them my feelings when I'm singing. But some vocal skills, vocal range, some facts about vocal range is, I think it's not most important thing.
And that sort of goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like here in the West, we really don't speak about someone's vocal range because it's more so. I think that here we're more of a instrumental first, catchy hook, chorus, whatever you want to call it, second, versus like actual ability to sing. Being a performer, in wherever you are in the world, right? Being able to perform and captivate an audience will get you a lot further than being a good vocalist. A good example of that is look at like Britney Spears compared to Christina Aguilera back in the 2000s. Britney Spears was way more popular than Christina Aguilera, right? However, she could not sing as good as Christina, right? But because she was a performer, was able to captivate the audience, which led her to being more successful. But the other flip side of that is that one is short-term success and one is long-term success, right? Christina Aguilera has seen long-term success, right? Throughout the years because she was, able to actually sing. It's not saying that Britney can't sing, but Christina is able to sing. There's a difference, right? But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. And I like that he wants to keep a little bit mystery and surprise for people that go to see a show live, so they can not know what to expect. So I think it's pretty cool. But let's get back into the video.
For singer, vocal range is not most important thing. It's just like good bonus, Most important thing is you're singing from your heart.
Yep.
Most important thing you're feeling when you're singing. And the vocal design and your musical ideas is most important things.
төменгі нота қайсысы?
Есімде жоқ, әр кезде әртүрлі.
Әр кезде әртүрлі. Ал жоғарғы?
Әр кезде әртүрлі. Дауыс диапазоны қанша? 6 октава, 5 октава, 6 октава деп айтып жатқанда, мен оған аса мән бермесе екен деймін. Ол тек қана менің құралым. Менің басты мақсатым адамды мына күнделікті өмірден сәл алсатып бір ойдан құрастырылған дүниеге апарып келсем деген.
I like that he said that his vocal, range is a tool for him, because for some people it would be their crutch, right? It would be the only thing that people would go out to see them for. But for Dimash, right, he's just so talented in all areas of his art form, right? Of his craft, whether it's doing stage productions, whether it's producing a video, right, writing the script for the video, like he's touching everything. So whether or not he had this crazy vocal range, he's a performer, right? He's able to capture the audience, and because he has the vocal range, he will be able to stand the test of time. Whereas someone who's just a performer will not be able to, in my opinion, of course. Go back to like the Christina versus like Britney Spears example, as I mentioned. One is still vocally, right, able to adapt to the time, whereas the other person is doing their, their best hits at a, casino. No shade, no shade. I love Britney Spears and whatnot. I love Christina Aguilera, but it's just a difference of, being solely a performer, which Britney Spears is, versus being a vocal artist and a performer. Because Christina Aguilera is both. She's a performer and a vocalist, right? She had her whole Xtina little period where she was, getting dirty with it. Like she's a performer, but she's also a vocalist first. But she's a vocalist first. But yeah.
Өзім ұнатқан музыкалық бағыт ол сәл өзгеше, ол поп жанрында жатқызуға болмайды, оны опера жанрында жатқызуға болмайды. Өйткені неоклассика, кроссовер деген бағытты дамыту, өзімді сол бағытта сынап көру үстіндемін.
Бұл әндермен танымал болу өте қиын ғой.
Өте қиын.
You declined to be in the opera?
Я пока молодой, я должен экспериментировать, развиваться в разных направлениях. И в классике, к сожалению,
That's interesting.
это такие моменты, где ты можешь от себя что-то добавить, вставить какие-то импровизации или какие-то такие моменты.
Я хочу импровизировать, я хочу добавлять от себя что-то.
That makes sense.
Время от времени я стараюсь и там петь, и там петь.
То есть вы как-то стараетесь совмещать?
Да, можно это делать.
At first, I was very shocked that he declined to be in the opera, given just how perfect his voice is for it. But again, if he is an artist, right, very creative, like being restricted and because opera, it's a very, restrictive. It's a. I don't want to say restrictive, but it has a set formula that you have to follow, right? If Dimash is allowed to just be a performer, be a singer, he can sort of do a performance one way in one show, and then in the next show he could do it. He could do it a different way. Whereas in opera, it needs to be the same every single time. At least that's my experience. I only seen like one opera show. It was just like perfection, right? No mistakes. Like it was a little bit too perfect, right? Too clean. Whereas like Dimash is allowed to be a little bit wavy and, react to what the audience wants from him in that given moment, as opposed to going to an opera and being stuck with what they give you, versus like, again, Dimash being able to give us what we want, if that makes sense.
5 years ago, I described it just like neoclassic style. But right now, I think, of course, still neoclassic style, but I love to sing in all.
Okay, I've been yapping too much. This video's like 14 minutes.
I want to show my pop vocalist skills and sometimes rock vocalist skills, and sometimes I'm doing rap on the stage.
I've seen the rap.
I want to try to sing in all kind of styles.
Okay, I've seen some of it. So am I. I'm a lover of music too. I've heard my first Dimash jazz song, soul song today, and it was very good. Composing and producing.
Полифония, сонатина, соната, этюдтар деп айтып жатады ғой. Сондай дүниелерді болашақта жазып көргім келеді. Оны жазу үшін мен алдымен музыкалық тұрғыда біліктілігімді арттырып алу керекпін, барынша. Өйткені бұл саланы ластауға болмайды. Бұл салаға немқұрайлы қарауға болмайды. Әлем салғанмен бірдей ғой, ән шығарған. Мысалы, музыкалық продюсирование деген ұғым бар. Мен өзімнің репертуарымдағы әндерді құрылымын, ән құрылымын, басталуын субтонда, және де дамуы, развитие, ортаңғы бөлігі, және де соңғы бөлігі кульминация деп айтады, шарықтау шегі. Соның бәрін өзім құрастырам. Ортасында аспаптық мелодия жолдары керек болса,
бұрыннан бастап, жасөспірім кезімнен бастап, әрбір сахнаға алып шығып жатқан, көрерменнің назарына ұсынып жатқан дүниелерімді өзім сүзгіден өткізем. Мысалы айта кететін болсақ, осы уақытқа дейінгі қатысқан байқауларымның әндерін өзім таңдап, оның өрлеуі қандай бағытта болу керек, жалпы айтқанда музыкалық продюсерлік жұмыс деп аталады. Қай композитор болмасын ән ұсынса, оны міндетті түрде менің өңдеуіммен ғана болады. Сол кезде ғана орындаймын. Және де, мысалы, H.I.M жобасында да барлық әндерді өзім продюсерлік еткем. Тамаша талантты Ерлан Бекчурин деген Оралдың азаматы бар. Сол ағамыз аранжировкасын жасаған болатын. Менің ойларыма сүйене отырып, оны аз-маз шығарам. Содан кейін соны ән өрлеуші досым, менің тамаша ағам Ерлан Бекчурин деген ағама үлкен рахмет айтқым келеді. Сол жігіт менің тапсырысымды қалай ойлаймын, дәл сол қазалпында шығарып береді. Оған үлкен шеберлік керек деп ойлаймын. Көптеген Уолтер Афанасьев сынды Қытайдағы, Еуропадағы көптеген композиторлердің жұмыстарын орындағанда да, соның ішінде Игорь Крутой ағамыздың да әндерін орындағанда да, бәрі менің талабым бойынша орындалатын. Мен қалай айтам, қалай орындалу керек, қалай жазылу керек, қандай үлгіде, қандай бағытта шығу керек, оны өзім талаптанып орындатқызатынмын. Және де клип түсіргенде де дәл солай. Әрине, кәсіби мамандардың ойына сүйенемін, олардың көзқарасын, кәсіби білікті көзқарасына көзім саламын.
There's a couple things that I like here, right? I want to go back to what he was talking about in terms of like arranging, creating sort of music, having a climax and whatnot. The reason why I think his music is hitting differently for me is for those reasons, because a lot of modern day music is not made that way. It's made to have a catchy instrumental, as well as a catchy chorus or hook, depending on what genre of music you listen to. That's, if you're listening to hip hop, you call it a hook. Outside of hip hop, you call it a chorus, right? That's why modern music is designed. It's designed to like catch people, to make something that's easily, singable, right? For them to play that song on repeat versus like having a full-on like auditory experience. It's very rare to get that in 2025. Although it's rare, you do get it, but it's very, very rare nowadays. Yeah, man, again, him saying that sort of puts into perspective, like exactly why his music is different for me, because I couldn't put it into words, but now I can because he said it. Now I know why I feel the way that I feel. But also too, I like that he said that he listens to other professionals around him. It shows that he doesn't have a big head, right? He's not above listening to the people around him to help make his vision a reality, versus like somebody who is like a diva, right, or divo, and only listens to what they think about in their own head. And I think that goes into just like like the world, right, and working, right. Having like diversified opinions will only help to increase your ability to reach X amount of people, right? Versus like having a single mindset, right? Everybody thinking the same way. Your reach will only be in that narrow niche that you belong to. And yeah, hopefully you guys can read in between the lines of what I'm talking about. But let's continue. god, this reaction is gonna be like 30 minutes. So he also okay. I knew he like directed, but like
Бұл нәрсеге
actually like
жетекшілікті
filming.
талантым тасып баратқаннан кейін алған жоқпын. Тұрақсыздық бойынша, халық пен халықтың араздығы бойынша көп уайымдайтын тұғым. 25 жасымда бастап 3 жыл қатарынан жазған туындым менің және де сіздердің алдарыңызда, халықтың халықтың алдында, әлем жұртшылығының алдында осы позициямды пайдаланып, естір құлақ болса, естір деген ниетпен бейбітшілікке үндеу тастау үшін осы шығарманы жазған болатынмын. Оны басқа біреудің еншісіне беріп қойып, немесе басқа біреу клипті қалай түсірсе де солай түсіре берсін деп беріп қоюға менің дәтім шыдамады, сөздің шыны керек. Сол себептен бұл әннің әуенін жаздым және де бейнеклиптің сценарийін жазған болатынмын. Шығарманың аты The Story of One Sky.
New song of mood or Omer. Interesting. So I have to check out this this video maybe for my next reaction. Multi-instrumentalist. This I already knew. He can play different instruments. I think a piano, it's not a violin. You guys told me the name of it, but it's like a Turkish stringed instrument. I'm sorry, not Turkish.
Вы же
Kazakh.
мультиинструменталист? Человек,
Да,
который играет
говорят,
на месте.
нет,
Неправда,
нет.
что ли? Давайте проверим. По-моему, вы не мультиинструменталист.
Oh my god, I know what that's called too. What's it called?
Если честно признаться. Так говорят.
Ага.
Но
That's cool, he can play
я
that.
играю на многих инструментах, но как играю? Так, просто.
Вот так вот.
Да.
Как только что.
Это не очень хорошая игра у меня получается. Просто так, там, 4-5 аккордов на гитаре и пару приемов на барабанах.
I was a drummer for a brief period. Those were the days.
На дамбре.
Yes, that's what I'm talking. Yes, that's it. The instrument. Dombra. No, it's not it, because it was played like a violin. So it's like a different instrument. It sounds like a shamisen almost. Interesting. It's like a mix between like a like Spanish guitar and like a shamisen. Does it only have 3 strings? Or is it 2? I can't tell. I think it's 3 or 4. Bro, he's just jamming out, man. Bro, this guy can do it all, man. I knew he could play the piano from guide number 1. As we learned that. this man's a gift, man. Oh my goodness. That Dimash looks different. Chef's kiss. Two hands chef's kiss, my people. I want more. Yes. It sounds like OST music, to be honest, but like it's not a bad thing, man.
Ну, так, поверхностно, не как профессионал. Для того, чтобы очень хорошо играть и быть настоящим мультиинструменталистом, надо работать и надо учиться к этому всю жизнь. А я учился.
Wait a minute. He can dance?
Қазіргі таңда енді концерттерде билеп жүрмін. Бірақ сөздің ашығына келгенде басқа әншілер секілді
Hola.
тез меңгеріп кете алмаймын. Ол маған үлкен жұмыспен келетін дүние, сол себептен өзімді жақсы білетіндердің қатарына жатқызу өте қиын.
Yeah, I remember from the video where he was rapping, he was dancing, but I didn't know. I thought it was just like a one-time thing, you know? He normally does like the opera hands, but he's like full on choreo. This is not fair, man. He can do too many things, man. It's not right. His sport competition doesn't have a chance, man. Bro, he's hitting that. I see you with the little shoulder. Okay, Dimash, I see you. Oh man,
You sing in how many languages? That's also amazing.
More than 12 or more than 13? I don't remember. Yes.
I don't know if I can even say like 13 languages, like to just make a list of 13.
I'm sorry, did he just casually say, yeah, I can sing in like more than 12 languages? Like it's like so casual, like bro, this man is so humble with it, man. He is so, I'll be like, I can sing in like, 15, 20 languages, yeah, but he's just like, I think, I think it's like, bro, Dimash.
Languages, and you know how to sing.
If I like that song, for me it doesn't matter in which language. I can learn it. Yes, I'm trying to do my best for learn it because of music.
Universal language, my people. So this goes back to him having perfect pitch.
Где последняя нота у вас, вы можете качнуть ее. Да. Да, примерно точно так же, но только больше пропеть. Да.
Bro, this is mad. Beautiful. What? Bro. This man is, oh my goodness, man. Like this is not fair. This is what? Oh my man, we learned so much today, my people. We learned so freaking much today. Oh my, I didn't know he can do all this, man. And this is me, you know, gaining a newfound appreciation, because like I knew he was talented, but I didn't know he was like, I could hear it. I said, like I'm picking up a phone, like I can, you know, hear an instrument and then like sing it. Like that's insane. That's insane. From directing to screenwriting, like from, you know, speaking so many like different languages, to also being able to do full-on choreography if he wanted to. Like he has that in his back pocket, which is like insane. Like I don't know why I'm upset. He's just so freaking talented. He got me mad because like I want to have all this talent, man. But you know what? All this talent that DIMASH has, you know, we learned in part 1 of this guide. It comes from his hard work. Everything he does in his life goes back into putting energy, right, and putting effort to perfect his craft, which is being a vocalist, instrumentalist. Like everything he does points in the direction of improving his voice, man, improving his art form, improving his craft, improving his writing, production, play, art, etc. Like, listen, amazing guide, my people. I can't wait for part 3, man. Like I'm actually excited because like this was just absolutely mind-blowing. Listen, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, my people. Peace.